Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of the Small Talk podcast. I'm here with Nick and Fraser. We're going to talk about their movie. Hello. we're going to talk about their movie,
No,
but
I just walked into the wrong room.
yeah, Nick doesn't know where he is right now. But so before we get into talking about that, though, I'm going to quickly just talk about some bits of news that I've picked up. Gremlins 3 is happening. I didn't know that, but apparently, in good news, it won't have a CGI Mogwai, which is the main fluffy, not gremlin. What are they called again?
I can't remember. Gimbo. No,
Gimbo. Fucking bimbo. Oh, wait, can we swear?
Yeah, you can swear if you want. It's fine.
Oh, I'm gonna swear all the time.
I'm just glad they're bringing back practical effects to Hollywood because they're the best.
Yeah. I've got a friend Ruri who might be listening. I edit his videos and whatever. He wants to make movies with like horror movies with just practical effects, which I gotta give props
Love
to.
that.
You know. But yeah, so the Mogwai. Oh wait, are they called Mogwai? And
It's
no, it's the main one called. Anyway.
Gizmo. It's Gizmo.
Yeah, they're called Mogwai and it's called Gizmo. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so yeah, that's happening. The Mogwai, and I'm assuming the Gremlins as well then, won't be CGI, which is great. The PlayStation 5 launched last Thursday. I didn't manage to get a hold of one, but I have a friend who did. If you're listening, I still hate you. The launch itself wasn't exactly amazing. The websites they were selling them on crashed.
Everything's sold out everywhere.
Everything sold out as soon as the websites came back online. There was Curry's PC World had a problem where you could get a PS5 technically before it was launched on their website, so they sold out by the time they were meant to launch. And on top of that, parcels that from Amazon specifically are coming to people's houses are supposedly the PS5, but they've opened it to find other objects such as cat food. There was something
That's mine.
there was something I read today. I don't even remember what it was, but they're just getting random stuff instead of PS5, and it seems that people are stealing them, like delivery drivers. Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3 was confirmed to have started. They've started writing it. I struggle to speak sometimes.
Me too. I'll stutter. It's fine.
Yeah. They've confirmed to have started writing it. I don't think it's the same writers as before, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Hopefully it'll be.
It's the same writers as Bob's Burgers.
Is that who wrote the first two or the new one?
I don't think so. I think they're just doing the third one. But Ryan Reynolds is also co-writing, I think.
Okay, cool. All right, that's fine then. And it's rumored to be the first film to take place in the MCU. Hopefully, it's not being confirmed to be in the MCU, but it probably will be.
Little Wolverine action.
I hope so. I'd like to see Wolverine. But if it's in the MCU, it will be the first one confirmed. The first confirmed film in the MCU to be R-rated, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
If you ask me.
That is awesome.
Might be. It's Disney. They might turn it into 12A. I hope not. But if they stick to,
pops out.
yeah, you go to see it instead. Just let they just play the new Disney movie.
Why the fuck is Bambi running across the street?
Exactly. They'll probably make a joke like that. Actually, won't they? They'll have like a Disney character get shot or something like that, just to be like.
I'm down for that.
That'd be funny. I think. Yeah.
I'm just excited to see Ryan Reynolds back in a big red body condom.
Oh yeah, me too. That's a quote from the movie.
Indeed.
Another reference.
Chris
There you
Pine.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I'm excited for that. You guys, before we started this, I don't think you know much information about it, but you mentioned chicken nuggets and KFC gravy.
We did. So McDonald's is doing some free chicken nuggets.
Free chicken nuggets. Wait, I have the information right here.
And free KFC gravy, so you can combine them both. Chicken nuggets.
Oh
KFC
no! See,
gravy.
here's the thing. This is where it gets complicated.
Is that not
McDonald's is
blasphemy?
doing the free chicken nuggets this week, but KFC is only doing the gravy in January. Until
January?
Oh wait, no. Until January.
Oh,
that's
You're good.
That's
So you're
ages.
good.
Yeah, let's go get them. Where you guys live is still within my local authority, so I can come to you.
indeed.
Ooh,
Yes.
loopholes.
Exactly. So, I'm gonna come get some chicken nuggets and gravy.
Okay, I'll just drink the gravy because I don't eat McDonald's.
You know, that sentence was fine until you said drink gravy.
You don't drink gravy.
No.
You'll catch me in the back.
Not,
at
not gonna
Christmas
lie,
time.
I have. It heats up your body in the winter.
Ah, right.
At
Well,
Christmas time, I'm the guy at the back of the table downing the thing of gravy.
thanks for listening, everyone. I gotta end this now. um,
I love a good nugget.
This is the first and last podcast I will ever be doing.
yeah. I'm gonna get like people on Twitter to come after you
Oh my god.
and attack you for
okay.
drinking gravy. I mean, I don't have a fan base,
Hey, I think there'll be
so
more people that say I'm a hero for saying that, and then they'll come out as gravy drinkers as well.
Right, let's do a poll. Who drinks
so,
gravy?
I'll put in the YouTube version of this. I'll put a link in the description to a poll: who drinks gravy
Yeah.
and who doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay. Speaking of which,
you know who's gonna win.
I actually just got to plug myself real quick.
Go ahead. Love a good.
In the least sexual manner you can say that. I the YouTube it took a while to get the podcast out on every platform last time, but now I've been verified for everything. So the YouTube version is now out as well, and it's on Apple Podcasts. So is this one, hopefully, because
Guys,
as
go
far as
check
I'm
it out.
aware, as far as I'm
Nice one,
aware,
Nick.
I just click a button and it all goes to all of them. So this should be out tonight just by the clicking that button on everything.
Out everywhere podcasts are out.
Well, maybe not everywhere, but almost everywhere.
Most places podcasts are out.
Mainly just because I went for the big ones, and then there's other ones I'll do them later. You know.
We're currently competing with Joe Rogan.
Yes, I'm number 2 on the leaderboard.
Number 2 podcast in the world.
Nice.
That's not true.
Not true.
Joe Rogan, please don't be angry at me.
Don't at him.
I don't listen to your podcast. I apologize. I just thought,
I'm leaving.
I'm just gonna bitch at him, call him out, start a fight.
Boxing match.
Head kicks. Head kicks
Yeah.
everywhere.
Podcast
exactly.
Boxing match.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like Logan Paul versus KSI. Wait, Jake Paul
Yeah.
versus KSI. Which one was it?
They're all the same.
Yeah, they're the same guy. Logan and Jake are the same people.
Same hillbilly white boys.
So before we get going, in general, guys, how are you? How are you doing? It's been a while
You
since
know
I've
what?
seen you in real life.
Feeling good?
I'm actually pretty good. Stacked up
Yeah?
on college homework, but I'm pretty good.
Yeah. What you?
I try not to worry about the college stuff.
Yeah. Well, if you don't mind me asking, I can cut this if you want me to. But what are you guys doing at college?
I'm doing acting and performance in Dundee.
I was gonna do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
I decided to go
you can-
do audio skills.
You can join if you're ever interested again. You can join the HNC straight away if you want. You just need to do a monologue in front of like loads of people.
Oh, I'll do that. That sounds fun. I might do it after, or if I've got spare time, because really, hopefully next year will be the same as this year in terms of workload, and I will have the amount of spare time that I do now. But anyway, and you're doing the same thing, did you say, Nick?
No, I'm not.
Oh, what are you
I'm
doing?
doing an HND in health and fitness, so like sports stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I go
not
gym. I
it's
lift
not-
heavy things.
you caveman Nick.
Caveman, big strong meat.
Big
came
strong meat.
What did it?
I understood that reference.
Oh man, me and Fraser started the reference thing, and now I'm being left out of it. I feel
That's the new thing on the podcast.
just
You
like
don't say
people
references as well.
people making references, and I don't know what it is. Yeah. So you guys are all right. Do you want me to cut that out? Like, do you don't want people to know?
No, go ahead. Keep it.
Ben, go for it.
Cool. Awesome. Awesome. So, are you having fun with those courses? Are they all right?
They're good fun.
I mean,
Mine's a
I
bit-
go for the people mainly.
Mine's a bit tricky with the coronavirus. 'Cause,
Yeah, me too.
Obviously, a lot of practical stuff. So
He's just
apart from that,
acting in his living room.
It's good fun. Though,
Which we're used to anyway, so it's fine.
yeah,
Exactly.
we're
Yeah.
used
In
to
the
it.
movie, you do enough of that. I think it's your living room anyway. Someone's living room.
No, it's
Many living rooms.
it's a living room in New York.
It's
There you go.
yeah, exactly. It's a set.
And
You guys have the budget for that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we're big
We,
time.
we teamed up with Disney.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Catch us
Careful.
on Disney Plus.
Careful you don't have a PewDiePie situation where you say something you're not meant to and they cut everything off. Okay, I'm going to ask a quick question that I didn't make you aware of. I apologize.
That's
I've just thought
like-
of it.
I told Fraser I wanted to wing the whole thing.
Yeah,
There you go.
I like to wing it, but I mean, I'll adhere to you guys, you know. Anyway, so the question is, can you guys just give a quick synopsis of what the movie's about? Because I mean, I've seen it obviously, I really liked it, but just for anyone who hasn't, who's listening, because I've got friends all across the country who probably haven't seen it.
Right.
Um,
Can I take this one, Nick?
Yep, no, Fraser, you take it away, buddy.
Okay, so these two young wise guys want to build a career as gangsters, I guess. And when Chuck comes across Tony, who is the biggest mafia leader in the state, Tony wants Chuck to join his mafia. However, that would be leaving Mac and everything he's got with him behind. So Chuck has to make the decision to go with the biggest mafia in the state or build one from scratch with his friend.
Hi.
That's a good plot without giving anything away.
Yeah.
cool, awesome.
Was
So
that good?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
that was good.
good.
That's good. No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you have this kind of like dilemma for the character.
Yeah,
Chuck.
there's a lot of sort of. He's really unsure, and there's a few twists and turns throughout the movie. So I hope you guys check it out and
Yeah.
enjoy it.
So basically, it's awesome. Go watch it.
Yeah,
There you go.
I told my my friends in England who were on the episode 1 to go watch it, and I don't know if they got around to it yet. But if they haven't, this is me pressuring them to go do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem. So, tell me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Oh, okay. Right, that's it. Again, thanks for watching, everyone. That's the end of the. When I was watching the film, I felt like, especially with the opening narration, I felt that there was quite a bit of influence from. And again, tell me if I'm wrong. From Wolf of Wall Street. I just wanted to know if you have any other influences, like whilst you were making it or writing it or anything like that.
So the narration was actually mostly inspired from Goodfellas, which is also a Martin Scorsese film. When I was writing it, but I'd never actually watched Wolf of Wall Street until like almost when we were finished filming.
Yeah.
So Nicholas got
I
me to
kept
watch
telling him to watch Wolf of Wall Street because even without meaning to, the movie we already had like bits that looked like, and it was just reminding me. I was telling Fraser, hey, this reminds me of Wolf of Wall Street. Like I didn't even mean to do this, but go watch Wolf ofAll Street. You'll understand it when you see it.
it. Yeah. So when I watched it, that actually inspired us to do the telephone scene where
I'm
Mick is
messed up.
on all the drugs.
Yeah.
Awesome
Actually,
drug.
yeah. I remember that. It's, yeah, because I know where that was filmed. I remember being like, I've been there many times. many. I think I've been there with you guys.
You have. I remember.
Yeah. So did you have? Yeah. So it was Goodfellas. Did you have anything else that was
Nicholas, do you want
inspired?
to say this one?
Well, from the point of the director, inspirations were obviously Scorsese. Another big one, Tarantino, because me and Fraser are big Tarantino fans.
I am as
And
well.
we just tried to set up shots kind of like that way, but with our spin.
And a lot of, and when I was writing it, a lot of it was sort of inspired from a lot of old like American gangster tales from the 70s, 60s.
I got that impression. I definitely did get the impression. I'm not very well versed with the genre of movie that you made. I haven't seen many movies of like that kind of genre because it's just never been something that I've kind of went out of my way to watch. I only watched. I know they're not the same thing, different genres in general. But as someone who quite likes, sci-fi and action adventure films, I only just watched Indiana Jones the other month.
Oh my god!
So
I love Indiana Jones.
yeah, I really liked it as well.
I literally just watched them all on Amazon when they came out.
They're
Yeah,
they're some of my favorite movies of all time.
exactly. So I don't actually get around to watching all these. What? Hold on. Just 1 minute. I'm gonna have to cut this.
Anyway, where were we?
I was saying I don't really get around to watching all these like really big famous movies.
Well, I highly recommend Goodfellas.
I was waiting. I haven't seen Goodfellas, and I haven't seen The Godfather, and I've only seen
I
little.
haven't seen The Godfather, but Scarface. We should watch Scarface.
Ah,
That was
right.
also very good.
That's another one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll definitely watch these. But I mean, immediately from the start of the film, I think it's because I watched the trailer as well, and I think we talked about it a little bit, Fraser, at whatever parties we've been to. I already knew. I immediately got the impression that it was that kind of film.
Yeah.
So I was intrigued.
The night.
Fraser.
Yeah.
Man. When I write things, because I often want to film stuff and make a movie of some kind, but I never find the willpower to just do it, But whenever I write things, I often have multiple ideas and stuff like that. Maybe things that I didn't intend to be in this project or whatever, and I put them in. And it takes me ages to kind of put them together. So how long did it take you? Is what I'm trying to say. To the point where you could actually read the script, and as a story, it made sense.
So, this script actually started 4 years ago,
Basically.
and the story it kept changing throughout the years. Like, we tried shooting different short things, and something just didn't feel right. It was also originally called Suspicious Minds. And
Oh yeah,
there's a little reference to that in the film, actually.
The song.
Indeed, but yeah, it wasn't until early on last year that I really started getting into a solid story, and then yeah, it was written in full last year.
So you finally got it out last year. Just kind of was able to
I
get to do
just
it.
really put my head down. And I was inspired by a bunch of different movies. Inspired, and then I put the pen to paper, and here we are.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was curious because I wrote like 3-4 years ago now. I think it was second year high school. I wrote stories and whatever. I wanted to make them, and I just never could do it. And plus, it would have been absolutely dreadful if I'd made them at that age because I was like 14.
Yeah, it's just like creative essays.
Exactly, that's exactly what it's like. Yeah,
I remember writing one. It was back before I moved here, and it was about ninja. Guinea pigs.
Ninja guinea pigs.
Ninja guinea pigs, but it was a group. No, it was a group of guinea pigs, but each of them were a different thing. So one was a pirate, one was a one was a ninja, other one was like a secret agent. I was 10. I don't know what I was doing. But that was for a creative essay in English.
Ninja guinea pigs. It's like the movie G-Force. G-Force?
Yeah.
It's called G-Force.
Yeah.
G-Force.
It's an amazing. That's a good movie.
The classic right there.
Just another movie that I haven't seen. I don't know if you guys have seen them.
You haven't seen?
No, I've seen G-Force. No.
Okay.
I'm
You've
going to
seen
mention.
G-Force, but you haven't seen Scarface.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I get moaned at this quite a lot because I haven't seen these. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Have
I've
you
only
guys seen them?
seen the first Lord of the Rings. I've only seen the first one.
I think I've seen them all.
I need to watch them though. I need to watch them.
I need to watch them as well. Let's have a marathon.
Yeah, let's all have a marathon after
Let's do it.
coronavirus.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Do it.
If we're watching the whole Lord of the Rings and Hobbit, it's gonna take us a year to finish all.
It's gonna
of them.
take us 3 days.
We can do a review on a podcast review.
Exactly. Yeah, we could do an in-person movie podcast thing.
As we do it, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
With snacks.
With make sure the snacks.
Gotta get them snacks.
Yeah. We'll get some
Gummy worms.
gummy worms. Yeah, gummy. Yeah, anything gummy.
Edibles? Oh.
Yeah. No, Nick.
No,
No.
because no, we can't do that.
Oh yeah, quick, just random thing.
Yeah.
On set, me and Nicholas ate a lot of pizza and rice.
Oh,
Pizza
yep, just put that in
and
there.
rice.
I'm
Why?
just throwing that out there. We ate a lot of rice and a lot of pizzas.
Why did you eat a lot of rice?
We were just hungry in between takes.
Yeah, like we get hungry. There's actually a deleted scene of Nicholas eating rice.
Just
And
rice?
pizza. And pizza, Fraser.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh my god, yeah. There's some deleted scenes of us eating pizza and rice. But yeah, that
There's
was
so
like
many deleted scenes because this movie, it was gonna take so many different routes,
yeah.
so many different
So, yeah.
endings. We'll get into that later, but
Yeah, we'll get into that later. It kind of ties into one of the questions later.
Make a choose your own adventure thing with the movie with all the deleted scenes.
Oh,
Just one of the
actually.
just one of the endings is just you guys eating rice and pizza.
Oh, that sounds like a good ending.
what?
Oh,
Just us
that-
eating pizza?
Listen. If you're gonna do it, give me credit. This is proof.
I
This
will.
podcast
Okay.
is proof. I came up with it.
This is proof right here.
cut. Hey, future him. Cut.
Nick, we've met a few times in person.
And I've wore your glasses many times.
You keep taking my glasses. I've got the sunglasses here as well.
It feels weird because I feel like I've never been in the same. I never talked to you without wearing your glasses.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't do that. Yeah. And you won't give them back ever.
No, I do.
Okay.
I make
After
sure
about
I make sure you
20 minutes.
don't leave the house or like wherever we are without your glasses.
Yeah, but I'll go up and I'll be like, "Hey, can I get my glasses back?" You'll be like, "No." But fair enough.
Yeah,
But I didn't. We talked a couple of times. I mean, we haven't talked that much, but we've talked a couple of times. I didn't know that you liked film. I didn't know you were interested in
you just can't
directing.
tell. You just can't tell because I'm so like macho. Like when you look at me, I'm just big.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
What made you want to do this? I mean, I'm sure.
I
you
didn't.
You and Fraser.
I
Oh.
didn't want to do this. I was forced. Yeah.
Oh. Is it soul binding contract?
Yeah.
I made him sign
no.
a contract.
It was, like, me and Fraser, like, he's, like, one of my, I'd say, best friend. Just 'cause-
Oh, how cute.
and, like, day one since I moved here, and he's always brought up, like, oh, I have a YouTube channel, go subscribe. So, like, the day I moved here, I was subscribed to his channel, and he said, what, like, if you want to do, you want to film with me, you can. And we used to do, like, there's so much stuff that, like, no one will ever see that we filmed.
One of my first questions to Nick when he moved was, have you seen the Back to the Future trilogy?
Aw, listen, 3's lackluster. The first 2 are amazing.
Not gonna lie, I love all three.
I like all of them.
No, I like all of them, but 3's lackluster. Like, it's the worst
Oh,
one.
okay, yeah.
I like the flying train.
Okay, so
Right,
so
anyway.
so
Yeah.
so basically,
Anyway, back to
when you got
yeah.
here, Fraser was like, "Hey, I'm using you
Yeah,
for
when
a film, and
well-
you can't do anything about it."
well, kind of basically, but I did do like a short film kind of thing for a science project back in the UAE,
Uh-huh.
and that was kind of like the first thing that I ever filmed. But I didn't think that was ever going to go anywhere because I was like in the 8th grade.
Don't to see
I don't know
that.
if that is over here, but it was me and two of my
first
friends.
year
It was
stuff?
about finding oil.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Were you U.S. soldiers?
No, we were Arab farmers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretty much the exact
How can
opposite
you
of that.
Yeah, we're what the American Army fight anyway. Yeah. So I told him that was it, and then I was just always behind the camera, or whenever we did film something and I was in it, I would have a mask on.
Yeah.
So you can play different characters.
Yeah, so I could play different stuff.
Ah, right.
Like,
Oh,
if
very
everyone knows,
cool.
I was always the one shooting, like directing it. But with this one, I think that's a different question at a different time, but we might get into that later.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no. I was going to say, did you do any of the mask stuff for this? Is there any scenes where people have masks on that is actually someone else in the cast? I don't remember any
There's quite a
masks.
few.
It's a secret.
There's quite a few that you can all spot them yourselves.
Okay,
I play multiple characters, yeah.
okay, I'll go watch again and have a quick look.
Well, that's a good sign that you didn't know it was me.
That is
No, it's
good.
good.
We
Yeah,
thought-
genuinely didn't.
We thought people would notice, but no.
No, I didn't notice it at least.
That's good. That's good.
Did you enjoy filming it, Nick? Did you have fun?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Awesome. That's good.
I
That's
was
good.
paid. I was paid to say that.
Nicholas, explain like the 9 hour thing, so we just didn't notice.
Oh yeah. So when we would film stuff, if it was just me and Fraser and we didn't have to like be out of a certain place at a certain time, if we had no like restrictions or anything, and me and Fraser would just go out and film, we'd be there for not like 9 hours. There was one time we were filming for 9 hours, but it felt like we were there for 30 minutes.
Like no breaks or anything. We just didn't
Just
notice.
straight filming.
And,
It's like time just flies by because like we're having so much fun. It's just a lot of fun making these things.
exactly. It does sound like a lot of fun. I know that Harry, who plays Vinny, right?
Benny, that's correct.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun as far as and Hayden as well.
Harry did enjoy it.
Yeah,
And
we love them guys.
Yeah, no, they're great. Yeah. I know that they both had quite a bit of fun whilst
Yeah,
doing
shout
it.
out to them.
Yeah, they both
Harry, Aiden.
Harry and Hayden. Yeah, definitely. So 9 hour shoots, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, indeed. A lot
Awesome.
of fun.
But didn't feel like it.
Good. I'm glad. That means you're having a lot of fun. That's good. So this is something I didn't think of this. There was one moment where I had kind of been like, but I just kind of brushed it off.
Yeah.
But I've had someone also named Luke wonder why, if the film is based around American
Yeah.
life and things like and gangsters in America, why didn't you just make it about UK gangsters if you were, because obviously you couldn't go to America to film it and
Well,
there's wheelie bins and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Ooh.
So
Oh wait. First thing about the wheelie bins, we did look up before we were filming, and America does have wheelie bins.
Oh wow.
The only thing that we couldn't get around was the logo on the front of the damn wheelie bin.
Oh yeah, well, the council
Angus
logo.
Council.
Yeah.
Council.
yeah.
Yeah, to answer like why we didn't do a British one is there wasn't as much as an interest. Like we always had an interest in American like crime history, and after
Uh-huh.
years of seeing like American gangster movies and being inspired, we thought, why not make one ourselves? And it was a lot of fun doing like an accent and playing someone completely different from ourselves. I guess there was just more of an interest around American crime history.
Yeah, I feel like
I
me
guess
and
we-
Mac are very the same though,
But it was very gnarly.
except
Yeah.
for the killing people
Oh
and
yeah.
drugs.
No, you do both those things, Nick. Legally, legally you have to deny that.
Here's an
No
insane
face, no case.
Here's an insane thing is there was a stage where we were so close to going to Brooklyn. I'm not joking, so close. But guess what happened? Corona.
Coronation.
And you were gonna go to Brooklyn to film.
Me and
Just me and
Fraser
Nicolas
were gonna
go.
fly to Brooklyn with just plastic bags with our costumes and
Like we would just get an Airbnb, shoot some stuff in the city.
no, we were just sleeping in a bin.
or sleep in a bin.
A wheelie bin. A
Yeah, we-
wheelie bin.
A wheelie bin,
Oh, there you go, a wheelie bin.
because
and
they
there's your-
existed.
There's your answer.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Oh, that's a shame though. That would have been cool.
But yeah, as Nicholas was saying, was the logos were a bit annoying, but I tried to edit them out, but it just looked even more stupid, just like this massive lumpy blur. over it,
Lumpy
so I just
blur
thought,
of purple.
what?
Yeah. Screw it. Yeah. I personally didn't. I was kind of went, okay, well, this is what they wanted to do, and that's fine. Yeah, but there's your answer. There's your answer,
Looking
Luke.
Looking back at it now, I guess we could have just turned the bins around.
Yeah,
But then, yeah, that's a good point.
probably. But hey, you filmed it already. So you
Yeah,
probably
we'll
didn't know
go
until I
back
did.
and change that.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So how hard was it to set up filming? Because I have, in the past, I've wanted to do things like this, and I've got to so close to the point where I've actually set up days for us to go, and there's always been a scheduling conflict. Or I'm in a band. You guys know Hayden, Abby, and Jen.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
Great
you know,
musicians.
yep, all of them.
good friends.
And there's always one person though, and it's been a different person.
It's always fun.
It's a different person every time who has a scheduling conflict, and we have to like cancel or try and find a day that week. So how hard
Yeah,
was
we
it to
know
do
your
that?
pain.
Because exactly, yeah, exactly. So how hard was it to do? Because I know again you got Harry and Hayden, and the other person is slipping my mind. There was four of you. Oh wait,
Harry,
was it
Hayden,
you
me, and
four?
Fraser.
Oh, was it you
Yeah.
four? Okay, right, cool. All right. For some reason, I thought there was someone else. So you had Harry and Hayden, and of course there was, the guy who plays Reagan himself, and oh wait, no, that's Ronald Reagan. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's,
No, he's in the movie. Shout out him.
He's in the movie at the start.
what's the bad guy's name again? Sorry.
Tony.
Oh, right, yeah.
So yeah, you had him, and you obviously have quite a cast, and it must have been hard to get people there on the day.
So yeah, so overall filming was like it was a year and a bit and a few months editing. It would have been a lot less if Corona didn't come.
Yeah, if
But
Corona didn't
scheduling,
come, it would have been out. Summertime.
yeah, definitely. But scheduling wasn't as bad as we thought because the actors that we brought over, like Dan and Nelly, they stayed in a hotel near the filming locations, and we just shot with them for a couple of days throughout the year of filming. So we kind of got things. I think the things with the main actors were more scheduled than the other things, say with our
Definitely.
friends and that. But yeah, schedule wasn't as bad as we thought with the main actors. But sometimes when it came to like, if it was me and Nick in a scene, getting someone to be on the camera,
Yeah.
but they were busy or had something on, that could be quite stressful. But
And when we did get someone, I was always like, I could never be fully. Oh, I tried to be fully focused on the character because, like I said, I'm always behind the camera. That's kind of like what I like to do. So I need to always see what it looks like when I'm doing it, and I
Yeah.
can't really let somebody else do it without me knowing. So I'm always thinking like, oh, does it look good? Does it look good? Or like, you know what I mean?
You were kind of pulled between the two roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
But
that.
but Joe ended up coming through and helping,
Joe
and
Davison.
it turned out good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, no, actually,
So it's fine.
yeah, it did. Framing was nice when obviously when you were on and off camera, so it was, it wasn't inconsistent in any way. I don't think, not at least not to the point where I noticed.
Oh.
Yeah. So you guys were gonna say something on this one, right?
oh yeah, the good story in it, and
Oh,
the coronavirus story again.
Okay. Where was I? I'm blank. I did a poop in my head.
So what happened when coronavirus came about?
Yeah. So when Corona came about, we had to stop like completely. But whenever there was any kind of lift or like break in any of the rules, like if we could meet up again, me and Fraser were the first ones out on the first day that we could filming. Like as soon as they said something, we were out. And like on the very last day of Coronacation 1.0, me and Fraser messaged each other at the same time, filming. Boom, we were out, and that's when we did the 9-hour scene. And it, again, didn't even feel like it.
Boom. Yeah. No. Yeah. Awesome. Well, you guys are better for it, I guess. Is the best way to put it. Is that you guys clearly enjoyed what you were doing, were dedicated to it, and just went and did it whenever you could. And it was showed quite a lot of patience, and also impatience, but that's good in this kind of situation,
Yeah,
Awesome, yeah, respect.
thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
So we talked a little bit earlier about deleted scenes and things
Ooh,
that you
the
couldn't,
juicy bits.
yeah, the things you couldn't keep in, and well, the question is fairly self-explanatory. Was there anything that you wanted in so badly, but it just didn't make sense, or it didn't work as the way you wanted it out to, but you wish it was there, or anything that you just want to talk about that you couldn't put in the movie?
So
Yes.
we're very happy with the final product. However, we would have liked the final fight between Chuck and Tony to be a bit longer, and there is some deleted scenes about a slightly different storyline.
Not a
What?
few scenes, like quite a lot of scenes.
There was basically there was a different storyline with the hooker, where the hooker gets closer to Chuck. But what we decided to cut it because we both decided to focus more on the conflict between Chuck and Tony. We thought that was the main sort of thing to get into. So we decided to cut the hooker storyline. It didn't feel necessary to sort of put in there. But
like, the ending was gonna be way different. It was gonna be like a dark ending.
There was a few different endings that were there was a pretty dark one.
The ending's already really
darker
dark.
darker than the ending that is what it is now.
But we won't say what the ending is because we might use
Obviously, yeah. You just I was gonna say you kind of, without giving anything away, you already have that hook for Chuck in the film in the form of the next character, so you didn't need that. Yeah, actually, I didn't put the question in here, but what I did want to ask the hooker. Okay, I wasn't expecting that scene. I'll be honest with you, and I want.
You didn't think we could pull it off.
Here's the thing, like, if we didn't do it, I feel like the movie wouldn't feel as sort of I don't know what's the word?
Mature.
Just more out there. You're not holding back because in past projects I've like held back to like nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to see like people like see me do that or whatever. But I just thought, you know what? Like, what is there to lose? Like, this is something I've been working on for years. Why not just get in, just do what I got to do, make the movie, and I just there wasn't. We weren't really worried about what people thought. It was more just what to make a good movie for the audience to enjoy, because audience first.
Yeah. So basically, all you creeps out there, there's a sex scene.
Yeah.
So
that's why I say context. There's a kind of sex scene. What I was going to ask though is that, because it's a very intimate scene, so I'm assuming that the girl who played the hooker, what's her name?
Her name in real life or in the movie?
Both. I haven't met her.
Darla, played by Nelly.
Darla, played by Nelly.
Okay, so Nelly. Hi Nelly, we haven't met.
She's not listening, don't worry.
Fair. What my question is, was she aware of what her character was there for, or was it like?
She knew she was a hooker. Yeah.
She knew she was a hooker. She auditioned for that. And
was that an awkward conversation?
Not really.
No, she auditioned for it.
I put out a casting call. A few people auditioned, and
talk about like how many people auditioned, Fraser.
There was there was. So originally, can I get into the Mac thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
So originally, Nicholas wasn't in it. Nicholas wasn't in it at all. So I actually watched a bunch of
I was just behind the camera.
Yeah, Nicholas was just behind the camera, and I put out a casting call, got way more like reaction than I thought. Got a bunch of auditions, mostly from people from Glasgow, some Edinburgh, and that's where we found Dan and Nelly. And there was actually another guy who was cast to play Mac. However, his timing didn't line up with the movie, and I thought, we were actually at a party one night, and at Jamie Steele, shout out to Jamie Steele, and I said to Nicholas...
No, it wasn't at Jamie Steele's. I remember the exact night. No, I remember the exact night.
It was at the ping pong table at Jamie Steele's, and I asked you.
No, we were it was the 80s night, and we were walking up the hill.
I'm sure I asked you at the table. Anyway, cut that.
Point is, you asked him.
Right. So, point is, I went to Nicholas, I thought, you know what? I was like, why can't Nicholas just play it? So I went and asked Nicholas, and Nicholas said yeah. So I was very pleased with that, because we could play around a lot more with the character, do a lot more things as we live near each other. And yeah, there was a lot of people who auditioned, but we're glad we got who we got.
Yeah. Not again. Not to kind of like, not to blow smoke up your ass or anything like that. But Nick, you did a very good job, and so did you, Fraser.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep blowing smoke. I like it.
Yeah.
We love the smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole time, me and Fraser made sure, we tried to make sure that we wouldn't let each other slip once. So if we didn't think the take was perfect, we would stop it, and we'd ask each other at the end after we'd done it. We'd look it back, and if we said something was even a little bit off, we'd do it again, and we'd do it again. and we do it again. So, me and Fraser were filming the Christmas scene. If you like Christmas, go watch the movie. It's a Christmas movie now. Santa's in it.
Like Die Hard.
Yep.
Like Die Hard, yeah. So he was
Best Christmas
going,
movie.
and I could tell that like a second in, the take was not going to be good. So I was like, cut, go again. I was like, nope, cut. If it's kind of like the movie Whiplash.
I love that
By the
movie.
way. I was kind of like the what do you call it? The conductor on that day.
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
That's the end of the story.
Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I don't know what to, I can just go on to the next question, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, before we do that,
I'll just say one more thing, so. It was good that me and Nicholas could be honest with each other, because it helped a lot with the scenes and the acting, and it was hard when we met the actors for the first time, and you know, saying something if they're doing something wrong, but it was Nicholas done a really good job at if they'd done it wrong,
directing.
he would just tell them, because at first it was a bit hard because we'd never met them, but he would just got into the swing of just telling them if they're doing something wrong.
And also, it's like I don't really care what people think about me,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'll just say whatever.
Did you have anyone
You-
get
you-
pissed
yeah,
off at
you
you
guys,
for it?
like you should know, like at the parties, I say some crazy things.
No, I think you're dead funny though. I think it's like it's
Thank
quite
you.
it's quite like I'm quite the same way. Especially with people I'm quite comfortable with. I'll just say what I want to say. You know what I mean? I don't
I'll
really
just
care.
say it around anyone. That's the thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think I it doesn't. I mean, you've never insulted me, and I don't think I haven't seen anyone else you've insulted. So.
I don't try to. It's just
Right. Right. Next question.
Oh, just quickly, actually,
Right.
did you ever? Because you mean, if you're saying to people, did you ever have anyone get annoyed at you for criticizing? Maybe just being like,
Nah,
no.
I don't. Nah, everyone got on really well. There wasn't any fallouts or anything. Like everything went pretty smooth with people, you know, sort of working together. Everyone cooperated very nicely.
good. Sounds like a healthy set. Sounds good.
And like the two actors, they kind of like wanted that because they train for that.
Yeah.
So they look for the director for cues and stuff.
Yeah, was that Tony?
Tony,
Tony
yeah.
and Nelly, yeah.
Oh, they both did it. Cool.
Dan
yeah,
and
no,
Dan. Shout out Dan Reynolds.
Dan Reynolds, shout out.
I done. I
Dan's
didn't.
a great. Dan's a great guy. We made a friend on the show.
Yeah, we actually made a friend. No.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, no, good performance. Good performance. Okay, so yeah, no. Fraser, I'm assuming did you edit the film?
Yeah, I done so. I made some rough cuts throughout the production just to see things were good, but we both came together at the end to sort of mash together the final product to make sure we're both happy with it.
So
Okay.
like basically, as we'd film a scene, if I was allowed to stay longer at his house, we'd edit it, or he would just edit it the next day. So as we film the scene, we'd edit it, but then at the end, once everything was filmed, we came together and we did just a big edit sesh
Yeah.
and busted it all out.
And then when you finished, did you have a big cuddle up on the couch and watch?
We did. We actually
We
did.
did. We did. Well, we actually edited it in spoons because you weren't allowed to
Some
have
of it,
it at our house.
edited in spoons. Yeah.
Some of it in spoons, and we done a final viewing at my house, and it was a very happy moment.
It's good.
Smiling the whole way through.
Good. Well, yeah. Well, again, well done. How was it though? Was it like? Did you find yourself like grueling over it? Because I know that when I edit the podcast or if I edit videos or whatever I'm doing, you know, music or anything like that, I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm kind of done with this, you know.
We kind of got that out of the way because when, as Nicholas was saying, like when we did a scene, we'd edit it like on the day or the next day, and if we didn't like it, we'd just do it again. So by the time it came to the end and watching the movie, we were pretty happy with it, to be honest. Like there wasn't any. We were so used to seeing like the scenes, like we'd seen them thousands of times.
Yeah.
So we kind of got all over the, you know.
But I was when I was editing it, I was just so excited. I
Yeah.
actually just like doing it. I
Yeah.
wanted to do it.
Yeah. Well,
It was-
okay.
It was good
That's
fun.
fair. That's definitely fair. That's definitely fair. Good. I'm glad you guys seem very passionate about this. Actually, well, you would be, I guess, but yeah.
Indeed. Thank you. I don't know how to respond to compliments.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, yeah. The thing is that yeah, I'm giving a lot of compliments, but I'm like, I stop giving compliments because you just sound like you're pandering. Is there anyone who did
Our egos
anything?
are going to be giant after this.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna walk out this podcast thinking you're on top of the world.
Hot shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Is there anyone just like because some people, especially on like a film like a low budget film, stuff like this, everyone has a
Big
hand.
budget. What are you talking about?
Yeah, sorry, Disney deal. I forgot. Yeah. You know, there's people. Everyone has a hand in it, and everyone has suggestions, and sometimes those suggestions get granted and things like that. So, is there anyone who did
Denied.
anything? yeah. Is there anyone who did anything aside from their main role that you want to give them credit for? Because
Indeed, there is.
Oh, wait a
Mr.
minute.
Mr. Hayden Mahoney.
Mr.
We
Did
wanna-
he tell you to do this question?
Well, Mr. Hayden Mahoney was one of the biggest helps because he drove us around to different locations and
He actually was one of the biggest helps.
yeah. He's the same with
it
Band
helped a lot with the filming of the timing of the filming since Corona hit and that. So yeah,
Because we'd have to walk everywhere with all the gear if we didn't have a car.
I actually, when I was writing it, I was kind of like, I wonder if they'll mention Hayden or Harry, right? And I genuinely didn't know though. I didn't know that you were gonna say that though. So
also shout out to Harry for letting us use his
Oh yeah,
house.
his house, yeah,
safe house.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
And shout out to Jack as well for letting us film at his house.
Oh,
That'd
and
be big.
also, Harry, thanks for letting us beat you up.
Oh yeah, that was fun. thanks for getting covered in blood.
Yeah, no, actually, I remember he sent me a picture on the day of that happening, and he was covered in blood. I was like, what had
Sorry
happened?
about the
Yeah.
fun, Harry.
I guess just an all around general thank you to everyone who really, this is a bit cheesy, who sort of made it work, because making a movie, I think getting people is one of the hardest things, because a lot of people are maybe too shy
scared
or
like they think it's
Yeah.
like too cool for it or whatever.
yeah, so getting people is quite hard, but once again, we done it, so
Yeah,
Mama,
yeah.
we made it.
And I said, me and you, Fraser, talked about this. The next time you're doing anything, just give me a shout. I'll come and I'll help in any way I can.
100%,
Please.
100%. Yeah, we'll mention some of the upcoming projects at the end.
Yeah. That's the last question.
Oh.
Actually, just another thing, because you mentioned you got actors down from Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Big, I would say, big shout out to them for coming all the
Oh
way
yeah,
down
big
here.
shout out, yeah.
Huge shout out to them for
Dan Reynolds and Nelly.
Kaleva.
I don't know her last name.
Dan Reynolds and Nelly Kaleva. Big shout out to coming all the way down to We Are. Oh, I almost said the place.
Yeah.
We'll start that again. Huge shout out to Dan Reynolds and Nelly Kaleva to travelling down to film. It was. Hope you enjoyed it.
Wow. Yeah. I gave them credit. There you go, guys. Don't even know them. There you go.
I hope Dan's listening.
I'll get them on the podcast as well, just to bitch about you.
They were dickheads, all of them.
Yeah, exactly. Is there any stories from set or anything about the filming or anything you just want to say, just quickly? Just get out in the open.
Like funny stories.
Fun. It can be anything you want to, really.
I've got one. Right. So just before the coronavirus lockdown happened, me, Nicholas, and Hayden, we went to film some stuff, right? This was like the greaser stuff at the start, and we thought this was going great, and we thought we're at like this industrial area, and it was raining, there was fire and smoke behind us, there was like metal chairs, and we're like, oh my god.
I know.
And we think like, me and Nicholas were like, let's do a photo shoot. So we gave Hayden the camera, We stayed there for how long would you say, Nick? Like
an hour and a half, 2 hours.
an hour and a half to 2 hours, doing like a good photo shoot.
And wait, just to like, what's the word? Set this all up. I showed how to work the camera to Hayden.
Yeah, Nicholas showed them all the nuts and bolts of how the camera works. It was it was a great set, like smoke, fire, puddles.
We didn't
like,
make the fire, by the way, just in case the police.
Yeah, it was already there. And yeah, we thought we'll do a photo shoot for some promo. We got home, we're like, I put them on my TV.
Excited to see it.
Not a single photo was taken.
Hayden, my man, come on.
That's probably one of the funniest stories.
It sounds so cool as well, with all the bloody fire and smoke and metal and rain and
There
water.
would have been some
All
banging
natural.
photos in there.
Could have been so much,
Baby.
some cool macro,
Swing low, sweet chariots.
some cool macro photos as well. Like you get up on our metal thing with rain droplets where there's a reflection of fire or whatever. It sounds really cool actually.
Yeah, but we know what that means.
And like close up and high detailed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that
you know,
was a pretty funny story.
thanks to Hayden,
We'll never get to see him.
yeah, he's dead. We killed him.
Ooh, the old ladies, Fraser.
Wait, what?
The final scene that we filmed, those 3 old drunken ladies.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we were filming the final scene, quite an emotional moment. This was actually the telephone scene, and we're all sitting in the car.
I was in my
actually-
shorts and socks.
I don't think we'd filmed it yet. We were going to, and then
Alright.
these three old ladies, really drunk, walked past. Started
It was in the middle
banging
of the day as well.
middle of the day. They started banging on Hayden's window because he was driving the car, like open up, open up, open up, and then we were blowing kisses to them.
Me and Fraser were blowing kisses to them like, yeah, we want to come in, come ladies.
But Hayden wouldn't open the window. It was pretty funny.
Oh man. Well, yeah, no, it sounds like a lot of
They were
fun.
blowing kisses back. One of them did a little smack on their bum.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
Kinky. Kinky.
That was brilliant.
Hey, if you're listening, old ladies, hit me up.
I don't think they're gonna hit you up if you call them old.
Hey, I like
well, you know
it.
what? They look pretty young. They didn't really. Anyway, yeah.
No. All right. Anything else you want to say about time on set?
Well,
There's a lot of stories. Like,
let me,
it would like this is a whole nother podcast for the stories.
yeah, that's probably a whole other podcast.
Yeah, you know what? You know, as a way to say, let's get you on for just a laid back one. You know, trying to get
I'm 100% down.
100%. This is so much fun. Like I'm saying.
squeeze as much content out of everyone who comes on the podcast as I can.
Hey, we'll be regulars if you want.
Yeah,
Another
co-hosts.
Another thing I'd like to add is we've already thanked everyone for. Yeah, so just a big thank you to everyone who helped and watched Reagan's Rat. It was quite a big.
Yeah,
proud
all the
moment.
comments. We've been getting all the messages. The people like directly hit us up.
And if anyone is interested in like helping out in future projects, we'd love to see and show other people's talents.
Yeah, we're currently casting Stepsister. So if you wanna hit us up.
Cut that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna cut that.
Keep it.
But as I say, look, you're definitely getting involved in the next project.
Yeah, I'll be there. Speaking of which, next project. Final question. Do you have any idea what you're gonna do?
We
do
have
indeed.
so many ideas.
So I'll quickly run through the ideas. So we have an undisclosed feature. I'm going to have a bash at directing that, but I can't say what it is yet because I'm currently writing the script.
In the works.
I understand.
What?
I understand. Any wait, hold on. Any genre idea? Like, what are we thinking here?
I really can't give it away. I'll give you one clue. Luke. You
Okay.
mentioned it earlier. Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And we're also going to be working on a comedy series.
Oh yeah.
And what else are we doing? Oh yeah, and get ready for Reagan's Rats blooper
Oh,
video.
bloopers video.
Oh,
coming soon.
cool! Very awesome. I'd like to see that. I'll definitely watch that. Also, did I just get an exclusive scoop from Fraser, Smart, and Nicolas Haddad?
Yeah, you did.
Indeed, you got an exclusive scoop.
Exclusive
Anything you
scoop.
wanna add, Nick?
Oh right, me.
Yeah, you're Nick.
Maybe just look forward to the future stuff and we'll look out for it.
Yeah, just look out for it. We're gonna big things coming.
Okay, well, we did that in good time. I think 1 hour and 5 minutes.
One last thing I forgot to say.
On you go.
The next projects, the main ones are going to be huge. We've got a decent budget this time.
Okay,
we
I'm,
actually have budget.
I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm excited.
right.
I'll be there.
And we might be starting up like GoFundMe's or like that stuff like that. So if you want to help out, we'll take it.
That would be great. It's just for we really like making this content and
No, yeah,
it's
no,
a
I
lot
get
of
it.
fun. But it does come with a price, so
Yeah. The price of creativity, I guess, is actual money.
but you know what? It's all worth it.
Definitely,
We're
definitely.
happy.
So yeah, we did that in good time. Do you guys have anything you'd like to plug? Obviously, in the YouTube version, I'll leave a link to the movie and
Check out our Instagrams.
Yeah, check out Instagram.
Check out the YouTube.
The YouTube. Yeah, just like to plug. Just look out for future projects and follow our Instagrams. And thank you very much for listening. It's been an
Yeah.
honor, privilege.
yeah, go subscribe to Is it Fraser Smart YouTube channel, right?
It's pretty smart. Yeah.
Yeah, go subscribe to that channel. I'll leave links to social medias and stuff like that in the YouTube description. So if you're listening to this on Spotify or Amazon or anything like that,
Also just want to
just
say
jump
a
over.
big. I want to say a big well done to Luke for doing this podcast. I think it's fantastic.
Yep. Thanks for having us on there.
no
I
problem.
actually had a really good time.
No, I'll
Yeah,
get you
it
guys
was
back on.
phenomenal.
I'll get you
I
guys
had a
back
lot
on.
of fun.
I want to do this again.
I'd like to do one in real life, and you guys are people I obviously know. Well, obviously I can't do it right now, but like afterwards, you
Oh,
guys.
a big couch set up with the camera. I'm
Exactly.
down.
I've got the thing I'm recording my microphone with right now is an 8-channel mixer, so I can get 8 microphones and 8 people.
Damn. That's
So
awesome.
so I'll get that
maybe-
set up.
We can maybe do some announcing on your next podcast.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll get you on. Just let me know. Honestly, it'd be a lot of fun. But we had an idea just before we started the podcast, and as a way to close it off. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya,